So here we are in beautiful Australia, where we are going to be after the free-range fallow deer. This is a hunt that I've been looking forward to for a long time, so let's go get it.
That is a giant.
You're looking for the most amazing, most glorious stag that you'd ever see.
So we just landed in Sydney about a couple hours ago. Got picked up by my boy Vernon Cogswell. Gonna be hanging out with him quite a bit for these next few days, and I must say I'm sure glad that he's driving, because they got the steering wheel on the wrong side of the car. Just like old Crocodile Dundee said, no wonder y'all get so many accidents. Steering wheel's on the wrong side of the car.
Doing it upside down and back to front. You get better at it.
Yep. But no, it's pretty sweet. It's a great flight over. Everything was like a nice smooth transition. They lost my bow.
Except for the part
where I didn't have a bow. When I came here and I landed, they didn't even know where it was. And so I cried a little bit inside, and as I kind of was gonna suck it up and leave the airport, I see this guy walking across the airport with my bow case. So I went running over to him yelling, "That's my bow!" And he was like, "Yeah, we were looking for you." And I was like, "Darn right you were." But yeah, everything's good now. We're just on our way to the homestead there, and gonna shoot the bow a bit and hang out and try to adapt and maybe get some sleep. But all in all, great start to the trip. This is a rock.
How can you tell?
Because it's a rock.
Oh.
You can tell by the way that it is.
Well, we just made it to camp here. It was a long drive, but got here and the guys have the camp all set up for us. They've got some supper on the go, so we're gonna rest up, have a bite to eat, and then be ready to go at it first thing in the morning. Can't wait.
So we are finally here after a long drive. We're able to get a meal in us last night, had a good night's rest. We can hear them already croaking up in here this morning, so we're gonna hop in the truck, go for a bit of a drive and get on top, and hopefully be able to make a move in on them, make some calling, and see what we see.
Yeah,
Pretty excited for this morning. Really excited to see what this area and these animals have to offer.
right now. Heading right back to the spot where we saw all of those stags this morning, and hopefully the wind starts dying down here and we'll be able to make a move and maybe do some calling on them. Hopefully bring them in close and be able to get them done with the bow. I can't get over how beautiful this country is and how vast it is, and the amount of animals is just incredible. Like, you couldn't pick a more perfect spot to go hunting these animals. It is unreal. Our only problem that we have right now is the fact that there is a spraying airplane that you will see about to fly over. So that's not ideal, but yeah, hopefully we can just get in and that guy will leave us alone for the night and I'll shoot something. Otherwise I'm gonna shoot him down.
Until you see the footage, you're gonna hate it.
This guy just did not want to break the barrier. Like he healed up just down at the bottom part there, but we'll be back in the morning and we're gonna get this guy. Alright, so we're heading back to the same spot where we were yesterday. We had that one stag that was roaring at us, but he just really wasn't coming out. So we're gonna try to get back in there and challenge him a little bit more. We're gonna be a little bit more aggressive today and see if that works out for us. But time's of the essence, so we're gonna try to make our way back in there as soon as possible. At least now we don't have an airplane above us. So we just got into this one spot here and we found a eucalyptus tree and we're rubbing it all over ourselves to kind of use it as a cover scent. And then I think Vernon even said to even chew on it, and so it covers your breath as well. It smells extremely high. Tastes like shit, but
Yep, it tastes like shit.
minty fresh.
He's all the way down on the floor. What's that, mate? Yeah, mate. We're in that little valley below the fence. Coming right at us. Coming right at us. Perfect. Yes.
Stay on him.
Good work, bud.
I pinwheeled him.
The monkey's off you. I saw that. I saw it. I just hope that branch wasn't blocking my shot. That looked awesome.
Oh.
That doe call, that stalled him, and then you stopped.
Holy smokes. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That is not the biggest one out here at all. But I'm not letting an opportunity like that pass.
That was awesome, mate. Good shot.
He was at, I ranged him at
8 yards.
Oh no, like he's about at 15 there. When I took the shot, he was standing through here. Complete pass through.
Oh, one lit knot, thanks for coming. That's hard, buddy.
One of the big things about this that's different from back home is that you can shoot multiple animals. There's no tags, there's nothing like that. And there's another stag down here that's very large. So, ow, that's a sharp tree. So if we get a chance at him, we're gonna shoot him also. But,
Being that there's so many in here.
there's so many. There's deer all over the place
What
here.
have we seen for stags so far?
6 this morning?
Yeah.
6 this morning, so. And we just started. The sun's just cresting. So let's get down here. We'll follow this in and we'll go and see if we can find this other guy.
What a beautiful animal.
Congratulations, mate. First fallow buck on the ground.
Thank you. It's a pretty surreal moment, actually. Like, you don't really imagine actually getting one until they're in your hands. It's pretty phenomenal to see something like this. Yeah, this might not be the biggest fallow deer in the world, that's for sure, but I'm sure proud of this deer. To be able to harvest something like this with the bow, that's an accomplishment to me. And there's still a lot more hunting left to do, but this is my first fallow deer, and I could not be any more proud of it. It's a pretty sweet feeling.
Yep, well done, buddy.
Well, we are back up on the mountain. Not the same one where I've been this whole week, but back to where me and Woody were the very first day that we were here. Except I'm going a little bit further back. Sounds like it's the right decision because they're croaking all over the place behind me here. As soon as the sun comes up this valley, I bet you just lights right up. But we're gonna slowly start making our way down here, making it around this bit of this little saddle in here, and see what we see. Self-filming again, and this time here I brought my bow to see if I can get it done with the bow. That's gonna be extremely difficult, but I've never backed down from a challenge, so why not, right? This is gonna be tough. I gotta figure out a way to get in there. It's not gonna be easy. That's the joy of it, I guess. Just gotta try again. We've got a big buck in this green bottom. We're gonna try to sneak in. I'm gonna try to sneak in. I'm by myself again. And hopefully get eyes on him here right away. I heard him croak. He sounded close, so we're gonna try to get in there and see if we can get a shot at this guy. He's in the same area as that white one this morning, so I'm hoping it's that guy. But we're gonna have to make some time here because the sun sets over that mountain pretty quick. So we're gonna sneak in here and see what we see. I can hear another one in the distance, but this guy was much closer than that one, so my wind is horrible. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's directly behind me, going straight forward. I'm just gonna have to pray that it dies down enough to make it in here. That was quick. I don't think I'm even 20 minutes into my hunt here tonight. I did not realize that he was laying down until he looked over. And if you guys know anything about fallow deers, they don't stick around very much. So I had to take a shot while he was laying down. It's not one I usually like to do, but at least we made eye contact and he knew I was here. Oh, that's the same one that I was on this morning with my bow. And I just could not. I had the camera on him, and then every time that I would draw back, he would walk out of frame, and it was just a gong show, and I just chose to pick up the rifle again just to come back here and see if I could find him again, because he's big. I don't know what to say about this place. This place is phenomenal. There is deer everywhere. There's thousands of deer here, to the point that they're considered a pest. But these animals are absolutely stunning. They are gorgeous. This whole area is gorgeous. That buck is gorgeous, and I can't wait to go get my hands on him. He's a big one. So we're gonna go do a walk up here and see what I got in my hands here. He looks pretty nice. He looks like he's really palmy at the top, so, and he's gorgeous. He's that nice white color. I'm really excited to put my hands on this guy. He looks pretty sweet. Let's go get our hands on him.
What a hunt today was. I had this guy at 30 yards this morning with my bow. And self-filming with a bow in this terrain and with these animals was very, very difficult. And I knew I wanted this guy. I knew he was probably gonna stay in the area, so I decided to come back for him without the bow. I put my pride aside once again, just so I could come after this guy, because I knew I could make a good ethical shot with the rifle while I'm filming. I really like bow hunting. That's my favorite thing to do. But sometimes you just gotta put your pride aside and do the ethical thing if you're coming in and you have to make a quick shot, which I had to do with the rifle. I came in here today and I actually thought he was standing. I thought he was standing beside a log here. Turns out he was laying down, and the wind was horrible. It was right at my back and it was blowing right at him. I don't know how he didn't blow out, but I'm sure glad he didn't. At one point though, I think if I didn't make the shot when I did, he was gonna bust out of there, because he looked over and he saw me directly. So I put the crosshairs on him and I let him have it. And what a magnificent animal. I know I've said this a lot about these animals and this area, but they really are truly magnificent. There's something about them. It's the sound they make. They sound like a lion. And if you didn't know any better, it would make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. And from a country boy from Saskatchewan, it doesn't get any sweeter than this. Traveling all the way across the world to hunt another animal that I never actually imagined that I'd be able to hunt. But I sure am happy and appreciative of this opportunity that I've been given. I'm a very blessed man, and I couldn't be happier.